Hi, Robin here from Robin's Drones. Today we're going to start our new drone school lessons, and this will be lesson 1, all about landing and takeoff. I'll try and cover all of them if I can remember, so hopefully this will be a good video for beginners who's just starting out, or someone thinking about getting a drone, or anyone really. So right, what we're going to do first, I think, is a auto takeoff and an auto land. Let's keep it nice and simple. I'm going to get the drone set up and then let's go. Right, so first off, we're going to try and auto takeoff. So I don't know if you can see that, but on the screen, push there, and you push and hold to take off. So let's go. And the drone has taken off. So what we're going to do, we're just going to fly out 100 meters or so and try the auto return to home function. So let's start recording and let's go. Right, where are we? Right, yeah, let's just keep it simple. Let's go to 100 meters. One thing I forgot to do, which is very important, is to click the C mode up the top. Return to home altitude 50 meters. Let's make that 60 meters. Right, let's carry on going out. And let's fly on normal mode today, so it's nice and quick. So we're 120 meters out. Still see the drone. I better move it out to the side a bit so it doesn't come back in a normal straight line. Right, so now I'm going to hit that auto return home button and it should, hopefully, land on that map. So let's go. And as you can see, it's spun around the right way. You can check that on the compass. It's pointing towards me, the drone. So let's see how accurate it lands on the landing map. So 170 meters away. Here she comes. And what it's best to do, once it's at 0 meters D, lower that gimbal down so you can see where you are. And we're looking pretty good. And be prepared to hit that tap to cancel landing. If it's in the wrong position, then you can take over manually. So we've got 46 meters. That's looking pretty good actually. I reckon that's going to land straight on the pad, which doesn't happen all the time. 19 meters up. That's a little bit off. So I've just switched it to C mode. I'm just taking control of it manually. And let's see if we can get it on the pad. Back a bit and down. And there we go. So that's how to use the auto return to home function. So this time we're going to do a manual takeoff. And to do this, you just hold the 2 control sticks down to the, down that way to start the motors up, and then just push up to take off. So this time we do a manual landing using the maps. So let's go. Put it back to normal. And let's go and fly out again. We should go a different way this time. So again, we go out to just 100 meters. It's a nice looking field down there. Let's just lower that gimbal down. We're only 15 meters high, let's come a bit higher. Let's go to a nice 40 meters. Right, so we're coming up to 200 meters away. So we're going to do a manual land now. So you can use, if you watch my screen, you can either use the maps, which I need to turn the satellite on, it helps. Satellite. So you can see where you are, you can zoom out, so you can see your home position. And from there, you could turn the drone around to line it back up, like so. Or, I mean, the easiest way is actually use the compass. So you can see the blue arrow is your drone and the yellow or green arrow is you. So let's spin it around again to get out of position. So I'm spinning that left joystick around. So it's perfectly lined up with us. And now I'm going to push forward to bring her home. "100 meters away." Right, so I've gone a bit off track. I wasn't actually looking, so I'm lining her back up again. Yeah, 20 meters away. I'll lower that gimbal now. Let's check our position. And we're not far off, so we need to go back a little bit. And down. Let's go back and then down. It's always easier to do this on cine mode, and then it's got slower movement. So let's line her up again, nice and slow. And let's come down. And we're a little bit off again, so I'm just going to push back a bit and left. That's about right. I'm going to bring her down. And again, I'm a bit far off. Back a bit, right a bit, and down. So that was successful because it was right in the circle. Right, now we will do a manual hand takeoff, which if you've watched all my other videos, I've actually cut myself. So I'll try not to do it this time. So it's best to hold the drone, obviously on that part, well away from the propellers. You can see that. And then use the auto takeoff, unless you're an octopus with 3 hands. So I'm going to click that takeoff now. And just let it fly up. Don't push it up. That's the mistake I did. So on this landing, this time we will do a lost signal landing, if I can do that. I'm just going to have to put the remote control behind me or something. So again, let's fly out. In normal mode. Let's go this way this time. "30 meters high." Right, so I'm going to try and lose signal on purpose. So what I'm going to do is put it behind my back. I can still see the drone up there. Well, this might be quite tricky. I've still got full signal. What about if I put it on the floor? Still watch the drone. Still got full signal. Okay, I'm going to have to go a little bit further out, I think. Where are we? It's over there. Right, let's go. So let's try that at maybe 300 meters. That's the trouble with these DJI drones. The signal's so good, it's actually hard to lose signal. So we are at 400 meters now, almost. So let's put the remote control back down. See if we can lose signal. Ah, there we go. Have we lost signal? Still low. Let's put it down there. I'm literally putting the antenna on the floor and it's still not losing signal. Okay, we're going to have to go a bit more further out. I'm upside down now. Come on. Right, a bit more further out. Another thing we could do, we could lower it. But I don't want to go too low. 20 meters. There's actually an aeroplane. 2 airplanes going over. I'm just going to hover around here 20 meters. Still making sure I've got a signal. Because we don't want to lose signal and it shoots up and, God forbid, comes in contact with the aircraft. Right, so they've flown over now. So we'll do the same thing, put the control on the floor and manually lose signal. There you go, image blocked. Aircraft not connected to RC. So should be coming home. Check that. Otherwise we won't know if it's coming home until we get a signal again. Ah yes, it's coming home now. Automatically after losing signal. So where are we? So it's ascending 60 meters. And she's coming home. Fully automatically. I believe you can easily lose power to the DJI controller and it'll come back, but I don't really want to try that. So we'll be coming in for a hand catch. She's got 20 seconds left. 60 meters high. So again, I'm going to lower that gimbal. If you double click the function button, if you set it up, you can lower it in one click. There we go. So now we're landing. I've taken over because there's an aircraft. I whacked her in sport mode. Bring her down quick, because that aircraft was pretty low. Put her back on cine mode. Right, where are we? Yeah, she's well off this time. Right near the camera. Move back a bit. Let's do it here so you can see it in the camera. You have to hold the stick down to get her down. And just catch it nice and safely like that. So what's the next test? Right, and the final test is low battery return to home. So let's take off on the launch pad. Watch out now. Takeoff. It's quite a nice day today. It's a bit hot though. Right, so we're just going to stay in this area, run the battery out. Actually, let's have a go in sports mode because that will run the battery out. Sport mode. Take a look at these glorious fields. Something that I don't do often is sideways flying. I'm going to try that. So we will turn around that way and go sideways that way in sport mode. Cool, look how fast that is now. let's go back to normal mode because it's just going to look too fast on the camera. Where are we? Let's come back and fly over our heads using what we now know about our compass. So point the aircraft facing you. So that should fly over our heads. Let's go. Here it comes. And there she is. Let's fly a bit the other way. See what we got going over here. Last time I flew here, there was loads of sheep. What can we see? Again, let's go a bit of sideways flying in normal mode this way. Yeah, there's no sheep. Let's come and fly back over our heads. We're only at 17 meters, but there's no big trees or anything. Let's go for it. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Look. Right over our heads. Right, what we got? 35% battery left. 7 minutes left. Let's raise her up a bit. 40 meters. 33% battery left. Yeah, see, we're nearly at the point where it's going to take over because the battery's getting low to come back home. Because if you can see in the bar, a lot of it's red. There's no wind today, so we don't have to worry about any wind. Well, a little bit. Let's go for cine mode. There's a big flock of birds over there, isn't there? I think they're doves. See that flock of birds? So let's fly away from them. Oh, I think they're coming our way anyway. Right, where are we? %26 battery left. 300 meters away. 25%. Only 6 minutes left. Yeah, so this is where the DJI is really good at just take over. And just come on home nice and safely. Switch to the sport. Let's get rid of some of that battery. Hard to see because the sun's so bright. 21% battery. Low battery, there you go. Return to home promptly. So I'm going to confirm that and it's going to come home. So here we go. I've got eyes on a helicopter, but that's quite far away. Yeah, because we're over there, the helicopter's over there. So here we go, we're coming in automatically. And that'll be the end of today's lesson. 100 meters away. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, it'll help the channel out a lot. And there we are, we'll try and get it back on the landing pad. Let's lower our gimbal. It's a bit off. Coming down 20 meters, line her up a bit. That looks about right. Stand back a bit. Line her up some more, a little bit. It's quite tricky because it's the lower you get, the more sensitive it is. I think that's about right. We'll just let her land, I think. Oh, unsuitable for landing, that's fine. Lower that gimbal down and push down manually. Escape. And again, perfect, just in the circle.
They can touch the white line.
No, so that's good. So that was a successful flight. So yeah, if you like and subscribe, hopefully I'll do lesson 2 soon, which will be flight maneuvers. It's a brilliant little drone, this is. DJI Mini 2 SE.
Yeah.
See you later.